I noticed in your video that you were wearing a stupid hat. So, I found an even stupider fucking hat. And I noticed you were chewing on a little corkscrew. Well, I found a knife. Yeah, that's right. Lamer hat, knife. Better than your fucking crummy hat and a gay-ass corkscrew. And I'm gonna chew on this knife, okay? Ah! God damn it! Fuck God! Ah! God! Who I don't believe in. Alright. Seriously, let's get to business here. I also noticed you had a theme song. Ooh, Mr. Important has an impressive theme song. Yeah, whatever. Fuck that shit. I also have a theme song. Check it out. He's amazing, and he's unatheist, therefore he is the amazing atheist. Yeah. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. How you like that shit? Yeah, that's right. Two can play at your fucking game. You think you're all cool with your props and your fucking little theme songiness. Well, you're not. Okay? Two can play at that game, and I play it better. Okay? Yeah, that's right. I went there. You say that I do a disservice to human potential if I express these particular opinions. You said faith is a loaded word. Now, if there's any word way to the millionth power more loaded than faith, it is potential. Because, everyone has pretty much the potential for almost anything. I have the potential to lose 50 pounds and, get plastic surgery and become a model. But, I have no urge to do those things. But that's kind of behind the point. Point is that, potential is so open that it literally almost means nothing. Potential. Wow, big deal. We've had the potential to improve for thousands upon thousands of years, and, technology has grown and grown and grown, and we have pretty much been stagnant, at least in this country. Maybe it's better in other countries. I don't live there. I don't know. So potential, empty, stupid word, not even worth really talking about other than to criticize it. You volunteer at the high school. I think that's really good, and I hope that you're helping the people that you're tutoring out. And I do think that I think that you have to have faith in individuals. I don't have much faith in the masses, but I have faith in pretty much every individual that I meet. That might sound a little contrary at first, and it really maybe is. But I think that when you look at people on an individual level, everyone can truly achieve some level of civility and kindness and social responsibility. The problem is that for every good, decent person out there, there is someone who thinks that gay marriage is a threat to America, or that flag burning will, destroy the world, or that if you take under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance, society as we know it will collapse. And that's the majority. That's the way the majority of Americans feel. And another reason I'm not doing a disservice when I talk about human potential in such a negative respect is that if I'm right and people like you are wrong, then the truth should always be given precedent over a comfortable lie. Always. I mean, there's no exception to that. Whereas, if I'm wrong, and I hope I am, I really truly hope that I'm absolutely right, I'm absolutely wrong, and that you're absolutely right, and that we really do have a lot of, we really will accomplish something, and that, you know, I hope you're keeping your faith for a good reason, and it is faith. Don't call it something else. I mean, I think that stupidity is genetic, and I don't believe that quotation that you cited on 2 occasions, that if one fool can do something, then, you know, any fool can do it, because there's so many different kinds of fools out there. I mean, that's like saying that because, I mean, you know, you wouldn't apply that to intellectuals. You wouldn't say, wow, well, you know, Stephen Hawking is such a good physicist that he's just as good as a climatologist. I think that you said that I'm making bold claims about people other than myself, but really you're doing the same thing, and I think your claims are a lot bolder than mine, because mine are backed by, you know, thousands of years of human history, whereas yours are based on your own personal ideals, which are admirable. Your ideals are very admirable, and I really, really, truly envy you. I really wish I could think that way, but I don't. And I do believe that we have to try to improve things in this world, but I don't agree with the way we're going about it. I don't think we're going to improve it on the basis of this. We're trying to go for this big utopia where everyone lives in harmony and happiness and it's very secular and all that. And I don't really think that's going to happen. I think that what we need to do is, as secular people, we need to really unify in a way that we haven't. You know, while every single other group, the blacks and the gays and every other minority in this country has been getting headway, we're stagnant. We're the ones that are not progressing because we're not unified. People don't understand why we believe what we believe. We don't convey it well. We come across as arrogant because we're individualists. And but we need to say to these people, hey, why is it that if an athlete, you know, is gloats and does all these things and does a little dance after the touchdown, he's a hero and on the Wheaties box and all that, and when someone of intelligence decides that they, you know, deserve a little accolades for what they do, they're all treated as if they were some snide, arrogant, effete intellectual. And that's not right. That's something that we should deal with. We need to get atheism accepted before we can hope to convert anyone. We can't say, hey, come on over to our sinking ship, we're losing, but we could use some more hands. We need to get to the point where atheism is okay in this society. We need to get to the point where people will say, hey, they just believe something different than we believe, and you know, maybe they are a little arrogant, but you know, they're very smart people, and we should, you know, grant them the same rights as everyone else. And don't kid yourself, we don't have the same rights as everywhere else. You know, we can't even hold state office in some states. You know, so I mean, we have this ridiculous double standard in America. It's totally contrary to the position our founding fathers took when they wrote the Constitution. The First Amendment is not just about you know, celebrating or allowing religious diversity. It's also allowing people to say, hey, I don't believe in any of this shit. And we need to get accepted, because once we're accepted, once people see, hey, it's okay to think like them, then most of these closet atheists, which I think far outnumber the outspoken atheists out there, will start coming out of the fucking closet and say, hey, these guys are right. I don't believe in this shit either. And I think that there is a huge percentage of people out there who have very little or no faith that really would like to become atheists, but are afraid to because they don't want to be ostracized in their society. I hope that I'm not way off base, and I hope that I'm wrong about what I said in my video that you were responding to. I really do. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. and I really do like your hat.